your transfer from Nebraska? I know there was a little detour to San Jose State and then to Nevada.
Yeah, so I committed in person at San Jose State after my visit. Everything was great, went home, and then the head coach called me and was like, hey, I'm actually going to be taking the U of A job. If the quarterback there leaves, I'll let you know, blah, blah, blah. So that didn't work out. I'm walking in the parking lot, and Coach Choate calls me. He's like, hey, like if you want to come here still, you still can, because we've been in contact before previously. So I told him, yeah, let's do it. So I literally got on a flight that night and came out here on my visit to Reno, and the rest is history. So
what sealed the deal for you to join the Wolfpack?
Coach Choate, he recruited my brother when he was at Montana State. He's been to our house like in 2017 or 18, and he was at our house showing us PowerPoints and had dinner with us, and he was great back then, and we knew what kind of guy he was, and we've heard great things from him, from his previous coaches that we made connections with, so I just knew what kind of guy he was, came here on my visit, and it was the same coach that I remembered, and so that's why I came here.
Obviously a quarterback competition out here, so what do you feel like you have to do to elevate yourself and be starting against SMU?
Yeah, we got a great quarterback room, Belu, Grigsby, AJ. I mean, we got a bunch of guys in there. They had great spring. I sat out a lot of spring, so I got to just observe. And then obviously this fall camp's huge. Just for me, just trying to stay healthy and just stay ready to roll, compete with those guys, and just have fun this year. So.
What do you feel like sets you apart in that room and maybe gives you a leg up?
I mean, I'm going in my 5th year. This is my 3rd program. So that's just the kind of journey I've been on. So I've been a lot of playbooks, a lot of offenses, different coordinators, head coaches. So I just feel like I'm able to adapt to whatever kind of situation. So I feel like that's very helpful for me.
What about this offense do you feel like suits your skill set?
Yeah, I mean, this offense is great. They're really just breaking it down for all of us. We're all learning together and growing together. So it's been really great for all of us to be in it. Everyone's first year, so I think for me, just learning it day by day, and then spring, obviously, like I said, I didn't really play much, so I got to learn it a ton and just work at it, so it was good.
Of course, there's a big group of guys that have been here the last year or two and not experienced a lot of winning. What have you kind of sensed from them and maybe the hunger they have to do something special here now that you're part of it?
Oh, man. I mean, ever since I got here, the growth that we've had since spring as a team, just in a couple months because of Coach Choate, I mean, it's been incredible. We got guys just working every day. Our summer workouts, I mean, we killed it. We were working like that. I told everyone, like, out of all the places I've been, this summer workout that we had this past summer was the hardest place I've been at. So, and I mean, we have to, you know what I mean? The past, we don't worry about the past. We're just going to keep moving forward and get better.
What are you most excited about for opportunities here?
I mean, shoot, I'm super close to home. I'm excited about that. I'm excited for my family to get out here and see Reno more. But man, like Mountain West is a great conference. I'm super excited to play in it. I got a lot of buddies from Arizona that play in the Mountain West, so I'm excited to play them and just start winning with the boys. So.
We went out to the Super Bowl and asked Brock about you, and he kind of got a little bit emotional and, said he was your best friend. So I guess how would you describe your guys' relationship?
Oh, yeah. I mean, my brother, he is my best friend. I mean, we FaceTime regularly, and, I mean, whenever we can see each other, we try to see each other. I saw him in the 4th of July. The next time I see him will probably be the San Jose State game. I think he's coming to that game. I haven't talked to him yet, but I'm assuming. So that'll be sweet. But, yeah, me and him and just his knowledge of the game. I mean, he's super smart, so I like to pick his brain. Go over his games, go over my games. So he's been a huge help for me.
How has his story kind of inspired or motivated you that, you can accomplish great things?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, his story's nuts. I mean, just from the whole thing, Mr. Irrelevant, whatever. But, like, I've always believed in him. He's inspired me through and through. So, I mean, it's so good to ask him questions and pick his brain because a lot of people aren't fortunate enough to have that kind of, information right there. So I just try to pick his brain as much as I can, learn from him. And obviously we have that brotherly talk too, like when things go wrong, like he'll get on me and stuff. So it's really good.
I'm sure coming out of high school, this isn't what you envisioned for your college experience, but I guess what legacy or chapter do you want to write here in Nevada?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, this is my 3rd school. I've been I deal with an injury every year, so it's just not fun. But just with my faith helps me stay grounded. Just keep working. Don't worry about tomorrow. For tomorrow has enough troubles of its own. So I just be where my feet are at. So I'm just keep sticking it out. 5th year, just gonna keep grinding and just have fun with these guys. So.
What do you think are your best attributes as a quarterback?
Making plays happen when things break down, just not as planned, scrambling around, running around, trying to use my feet. So.
Speaking of where your feet are, how do you like to live in here in Reno? Have you got to experience some stuff outside of campus and whatnot?
Yeah, Reno's been great. I mean, I went up to Tahoe like 2 months ago. Gorgeous. Yeah, it was money. I loved it. Super pretty. Everyone was talking about how clear the water is. And I was like, I don't know if it's that clear. But when I went up there, I was like, holy cow, you just want to drink it. It's like crazy. So I've been up there. It was amazing. And then I just moved into my new apartment, so I'm super excited about that. So just putting all the pieces together, getting adjusted here. So it's been really good.
Tell us about Ftnb and how you guys are embracing that.
Yeah, Ftnb for the Nevada boys or Brotherhood. Just for us together as a team, that's what Coach Cho's been talking about. The Brotherhood, we need to build that. And like I've said, it's in spring. I mean, you've seen tremendous growth. It's been nothing but growth, and we're all just going to, no matter what, there's ups and downs in football, we're going to stick together through it all. So.
We went to the softball game. I think you were probably the MVP of that. I guess where do those skills come from?
Oh, man. I mean, growing up, baseball was my sport. I used to, hate football. My dad's like, you're a football player. And I was like, I don't know. I love baseball. He was a baseball guy. So growing up, I played baseball. High school, played baseball. I was getting recruited a little bit for baseball, and I was going to be done with football. And then I ended up sticking to it. And then it just flipped, and I was like, you know what? I'm sticking with football. I love football. So.
Why do you feel like he pushed you into baseball? I know that was his
football. Yeah, because I mean he's been around baseball his whole life, and just obviously watching football is more fun. So he's like, as a dad, he'd rather watch football than baseball. And he also gets just being an athlete, like football. Just there's so many things that come to it. People love to watch it, and just he's seen me play, and he just has seen the abilities that I have. So
you mentioned you met Coach Cho, 7-8 years ago, I guess. Kind of seeing him every day. How does that personality live up to what you saw in those first glimpses?
Oh, I mean, on my visit, he's the same guy. He's the same guy every day in the building. He's got great energy. He'll get on you when he needs to get on you. So that's what's so good. He's got that perfect balance. So, and I mean, he was like that at our house. He's been the same guy ever since. So.
Are you in the college football video game?
No, I'm not. I opted in too late. So.
Very curious. Okay.
Yeah.
It's still kind of surreal seeing some of the buddies and some of the teammates on that.
Oh yeah, because I mean I've been in the South, Midwest, West Coast, so I see my buddies everywhere. They've transferred, so I see guys all over the place that I know. I play with them, so it's super fun to see.
Maybe a delicate question: when you play with Nevada, who do you put in at quarterback then?
Belu, I play with Belu. I actually played with all of them. I played with Belu, Griggs, Wolter, and then there's a guy Ron Kramer, like a fake name in there. So I played with all 4 of them. But it was fun though, so it was good.
Who was the best quarterback in the game?
Man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I put them all in and just see how it goes. So it's been fun.
So I guess walk us through wanting to stay at Nevada, and obviously there was a coaching change. What made you stick here?
Yeah, I think Cho came in and immediately his first team meeting, it was just really engaging. He brought a different energy, different juice. He really commanded the room, and the guys they brought in, Coach Gilbertson, Coach Lubick. I think really highly of those guys and what they're teaching us each and every day, and it's things I'm taking in, and I'm just here truly to just get better, and I think these guys give me a really good opportunity to do so.
Obviously comes with the new offense. What have you thought of the offense and how you fit skill set wise into what they want to do?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think there's a lot of similarities with the offense last year, just different play calling, and there's just different tweaks here and there, but a lot of teams in the country run similar offenses, just how you perform and how you execute the plays. So I'm excited. Coach, they're going to game plan, do what they do, and get each guy in position to make plays, whoever's in there.
What did you learn last year playing as a redshirt freshman and getting out there and having some success and having some struggles?
Yeah, you learn a lot. Patience, I'd say, early on. Sitting behind B. Lou, and then just also learning a lot. Being able to have those ups and downs, both of them, just great learning experiences, great memories, and just things you can take with you coming into this year.
Coach Cho kind of said you might have the highest football IQ on the team. I guess where does that come from?
I consider myself like a sports junkie, not even just football, really any sport. I consider myself I love sports, and I'm always watching SportsCenter, always watching football. So I'd say it comes from that, just watching NFL games every Sunday, college football games, all of that, and just loving to watch film.
Tell us about just the room in general and the relationship. Obviously, you go back with some of these dudes, but just the camaraderie you guys have built.
Yeah, I think we got a great room. And, I think last year we had a great room, and then the addition of Griggs, Walter and Chubba has been awesome. You know, we all get along real well. Me, Belu, and Baylor obviously go back last year, and you know we're real close. And bringing these guys in has been a great addition.
I guess if you had to make a case for why you should be the guy week 0, what would it be at this point?
I'd say my ability to just rally guys, get guys behind me, and you know they come with me to play a guy that you know is going to give everything he's got to win games, can do a little bit of everything, and yeah, most importantly, just do whatever it takes to win.
Tell us about Ftnb.
That's for the Nevada boys. Yeah, that's one we take to heart. So that's for the boys.
Did somebody make that? Like, who's responsible for making that acronym?
That was Coach Choate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for the Nevada boys.
What does that mean to you?
It just means for the boys. You know, you're not just playing for yourself. You're playing for, you know, the guys around you, the guys you go to war with every single day. So, you know, it means more than just you.
How would you describe the hunger of the guys who have been here the last couple of years and gone 4-20?
Yeah, I'd say we're real hungry, real motivated, and you know, getting Coach Choate in here, like, it's just been a different dynamic for sure. You know, you can tell on everyone's faces, like, guys are ready to win, and Coach Choate, he knows how to win, and you know, he's got everyone believing.
A lot of new wide receivers, a lot of new running backs, a lot of new tight ends. Who's stuck out in your eyes?
I'd say in the receiver room, Jaden Smith and Cortez for sure. You know, those two guys have been making plays. Tez throughout the spring, and Jaden just got here, but throughout PLPs, he was balling, and, you know, start off fall camp, he's been balling. And then RB room's real deep. We got, like, probably 6-7 guys, you know, that can really, really play. So we're excited. What
most excites you about this season and, you know, the opportunity that lies ahead for this team?
I guess, you know, to, prove the doubters wrong. You know, I feel like, you know, we got the odds stacked against us. We're picked to go last in the conference, and, you know, just having that motivation, having that hunger, and, you know, just the opportunity to go out there and, you know, prove ourselves right and prove everyone else wrong.
Are you in college football 25?
I am, yeah.
What is it like to see yourself in a video game, man?
It's surreal for sure. So I actually didn't even know I was going to be in the game. I thought I missed out, and then I saw myself in the game. I haven't received my $600 yet, though, so that's, you know, I got to get that. But it's been awesome, you know. Got a few games in already, playing Dynasty with Nevada, turning them around, but it's been a blast for sure. And just, you know, being able to play with your teammates, like, you get really into it because, like, you know those guys that are making plays on the field in the game, so it's been super fun.
Your message to the community, some of those folks that are maybe on the fence, do I buy season tickets? Do I come to the week 0 game? Do I invest in this team? Why would you think they should? You know, this is going to be a whole different team. Starts at the top. Coach Choate's brought a completely different dynamic, a new culture, and, you know, we're hungry, we're motivated, and, you know, we're going to come out week 0 ready to play, ready to win. So we're excited, and, you know, hopefully everyone else is too. Can you tell us about the other Lahaina kid on the team and how you guys go back? Yeah, Josh Tiata, that's my boy. We Lahaina, literally grew up in the same hometown. He's a Lahaina legend, though. He went to Lahaina Luna, broke all the records. I peeled off to St. Louis, but, you know, all the way up until 8th grade, that's my boy. So I'm glad he's here. That's so cool. Do you remember that first reunion when he ended up in silver and blue and you saw him? No doubt. I was in the weight room. He came down with Coach Jordan, and we dapped it up. So it's pretty sweet.
I guess, how are you approaching this quarterback competition and trying to win this job?
I'm just trying to prepare as much as I can before practices, you know, just making sure I'm prepared as I can when I go on the field so I know what I'm doing. Just following the tips that Coach give me.
You know, obviously there was a coaching change between the end of last year and the beginning of this year. I guess what made you want to stick here and keep pushing forward?
Just Coach Choate, just the things that he was talking about and the vision that he has for the team and for everybody. I liked what I heard, and it's just he's followed through on everything he said so far, so he's done a pretty great job. It's just all Coach Choate and the guys he's brought in, Coach Gilby, Coach Lubick, all the guys, the support staff.
What's been your favorite thing about learning this offense and trying to meld it to your skill set?
Just my favorite thing is Coach Choate wants to get our playmakers the ball, and that's our main objective, so I just love doing that. He emphasizes big plays, big shots, so I just like the mindset that all the coaches are bringing in for the offense.
What's it been like learning the offense? Obviously, Coach Lubick was kind of, you know, from afar during the spring, but now he's here in the building and you know, working with you guys hands to hands.
It's not hard. I mean, I've been in college football a few years now, so I wouldn't say it's too hard. I learned plenty of opposites, but it's really good. He brings a different skill set to the table. He's a pretty intelligent guy, so I think it's not that hard, but it's good stuff that he's teaching us and implementing.
What's the biggest thing you learned last year? I'm sure it didn't go exactly as you envisioned, but you know, what did you take away from 2023?
just controlling the things I control, which is being prepared, like just having better preparation before the game, before practice, before anything. That's the biggest thing.
Tell us about the relationship in that quarterback room and how you guys have all kind of bonded. Obviously, you have longer history with some of the guys.
It's really good. I think our room has done a great job just having chemistry, and like it's obviously a competition, but we don't let that get in the way of having bad blood with any of each other. We all try to support each other, push each other to be better, and it's good. Competition is going to make all of us better, but we have a great bond, great chemistry in that room, and we all hang out with each other more than, I would say, even more than anybody else on the team. So it's a really good bond in there, really, really good chemistry in that room.
Chubba was saying the summer workouts, he's been a part of a lot of them at different schools, but this might have been the best one he's ever been a part of. What can you say about just the PLPs you guys had?
I think that this summer has been really productive. It's probably one of the better summers I've been a part of as well. That goes to just the leadership from Coach Loco and Coach Choate and all the coaches. They just really emphasize like being player-led, and if we want to be great, we have to lead ourselves. So I think that's what really pushed us this summer and made us a better team for sure.
Have you had to change anything in terms of, becoming a bigger leader for this team?
I mean, yeah. Every year you got to do something different, especially if it doesn't go your way. So I think this year is just not coming out of my comfort zone, but just being more comfortable and not worrying about the outside noises and things like that. Just like I said, being prepared and leading. I'm older. I'm one of the older guys on the team, so I think I've got a little bit more experience, and I look at that and try to give it into the young guys and push them. I see things that they doing that I did as a freshman, and I just correct them on it, stuff like that.
You mentioned the outside noise. Obviously, you guys were picked to finish last in this conference. I guess, were there any discussions among the players about those expectations and trying to prove everyone wrong?
Yeah. We obviously all saw that. We obviously don't feel ourselves, like we don't see ourselves in that position, and it's our job to show everybody outside that that's not who we are. That's not the team we are.
Why will you guys be better than last year?
Just Coach Choate, everybody. All the new staff. Everybody's come in, really emphasize like building chemistry with our team. Our team is much closer than last year. We got some new guys. I think we're preparing a lot better. So I think that'll all help us in the long run.
Seems like a new slogan too for the Nevada Boys / Brotherhood. I guess, what does that saying mean to you?
It's really about unity, and like we all got each other backs. If nobody else has our backs, we know we got each other, and that's all we need is us in that locker room.
You talked about being one of the older members on the team. How important is it for you and the other older members to maybe talk to the new players and make this year a success?
I think it's really important, especially when you have a lot of guys, a handful of guys that's played a good amount of football, so they have experience, so we kind of know stuff that's going to happen before it happens. Then the freshmen, they don't know that. So I think for us to be able to help them, it's going to help us improve our team a lot faster than it would be if we were all just a young team.
What's it like to see yourself in college football 25?
Oh, it's super cool. It's actually crazy. I just seeing myself on a video game like anybody else would say, it's crazy. It's real fun playing with myself and stuff, playing with the guys. It's crazy. It's fun.
AJ said he hasn't got his money yet. You got your money?
Yeah, I did. AJ signed up late, though.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Who's the best player on the team? I know you guys are holding something this Wednesday where fans come out and play against you guys.
I think, Sean Dawes be going crazy. For me, when I play, how I play the game, Sean Dawes be going the craziest for me. And Jay Smitty.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's a new guy. I guess, you got a lot of new wide receivers, running backs, tight ends. I guess who stood out to you?
Cortez and Smitty, and they're all doing a great job. Marquise Ashley's doing a great job. All the new guys have come in proving that they can play and that they want to play and they want to win. So it's been a great job. Cortez and Smitty have stood out to me so far. It's only been 2 practices, though.
Coach Cho kind of said after spring camp that he feels like you're kind of in the lead for the job, but nobody has the job. I guess, what do you think it's going to require from you to be starting against SMU on August 24th?
I just got to produce on the field. Whatever you do on the field is going to determine if you can play or not. So I just got to keep producing, keep preparing myself the best I can, and control what I can control.
Obviously, you want a ring at the end of the season. It seems like you were giving out rings pretty recently. I guess, what does that mean to you? Did you kind of envision being, engaged by the end of your college tenure?
Yeah. When I first got to college, me and my girlfriend been together 7 years, so I knew it was going to happen soon at some point. So I kind of envisioned, kind of did it, but yeah.
I go back to my proposal, and I could barely spit it out. I was so emotional. Can you take us through the mindset as a D1 athlete and how you pulled that off?
Yeah, so I went to Cabo, and I had the whole day planned. I wasn't really nervous for the actual engagement. I just wanted the whole day to go right, and it did. So I wasn't too nervous. I mean, I've been with her for 7 years. I'm real comfortable around her, so I wouldn't say I was too nervous, but I was a little nervous for sure.